facing the police every single day.
Question?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think Democrats are so scared at exposing corruption?
Why do I think they're so scared of?
Yeah, all this corruption they're exposing, they're freaking out. They're freaking out because they're firing people that are unneeded.
There's two sides of the media.
Right.
Some people watch on one side.
Right. Why? Which side do you watch?
Republican. Fox.
There you go. That's the right side. So it's time to clean house, correct?
100%.
All right. So we are so fucking far in debt, it's stupid, correct?
100%.
Were you happy when you found out that our money was going to?
No. No.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, This is insane, right? They were using our money to fight us. Is that the most fucked up thing you ever heard?
Yes.
Who do you think killed JFK?
The government.
Which one?
Probably the Democrats.
Damn. Wow, keeping it real. So that's how bad our country has become then. Wow, very good. You have a flag on top. Are you ex-cop, military, or?
No, sir.
Right?
No, sir.
You just believe in the Constitution and freedom.
100%.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you for being an American, man. Appreciate it. Why do Democrats hate exposing corruption?
They hate?
Yeah. Yeah, they're Trump and Doge are exposing corruptions and they're losing their shit. What's wrong with exposing corruption?
It's getting too deep for me to think. I can't.
Oh, all right.
Trump's going after all the lawyers and all that.
Yes,
stuff.
he is.
The
It's
lawyers
beautiful.
are caving into them.
It's beautiful,
Paying
man.
them $40 million for something. I don't understand any of it.
Right?
They stay out there in the ocean, so I don't have to put up with it.
There you go. What happens if the revolution starts? What are you going to do?
No, but
Did you see what the Punta Gorda police were doing yesterday on the bridge?
no.
They had a cop frickin' hiding behind the frickin' pole with a laser.
They've
Bunch
done that
of...
before. And the bad thing is, you got everything going on in Punta Gorda.
Yes.
And it backs the traffic up.
So
You can do that any other day. Why are you doing it today?
do you agree that's possibly a form of policing for profit?
Yeah.
Or you know it's policing for profit?
Gotta be.
Absolutely.
They'll say it's not.
Right.
But
They're going to say it's for safety, right?
They've always said there's people say there's a quota each month that you're supposed to do.
That is correct. I'm going to get out of his way.
You won't get your deputy dog badge if you don't get enough.
Exact. Oh, that's right. The quotas. I forgot about that. Good point. Wow. Is it just me? So since you live here and you're out here all the time, are people already going back, do you think?
I don't know.
It's getting
The
slow
other day-
already, right?
The other day it was like there was nobody here, but it was cold. It was kind of rainy. That
Right.
day. But man, Saturday and Sunday, this place is packed.
Really?
I don't even walk my dog here. I go 2 streets over, go down Virginia.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, I can't stand it walking.
Wow.
Big dog smells well.
Right.
But I just parked my dinghy right here and came up a little drainage ditch here.
That is awesome. All right, man. You have a good day.
Take it easy.
Yep.
Take the world.
Oh, I'm trying. One victim at a time. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared at exposing corruption?
What's that?
Why are Democrats so scared about exposing corruption?
Damned if I know.
I know, isn't it weird? I mean, you want the corruption to go away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you're an American, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Scared at exposing corruption.
Why is it, sir?
Huh?
Why is it, sir?
Why is it what?
Why are you asking him?
I'm an
I
NGO. They're
appreciate
paying
that.
me money
Thank
to
you.
ask questions.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm getting $40 an hour from an NGO. It's great, man. Miss, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared at exposing corruption?
Because they're bad.
That's true because they're involved, maybe?
Yeah.
And nobody's exposed it until now?
Right.
You agree that this is unbelievable how bad it is?
Yes.
So you are an American then?
I am.
Okay, you know there's some communists here, right?
No.
Be careful. There is. They will take your wallet.
Okay.
Careful. Thank you. Can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? No? You must be a Democrat. Sir, can I ask a question?
Okay.
Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Because they're because of it.
That is correct. Right answer. Thank you. Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
I know, we're Canadians. So we
all right. Yeah, you have your own.
Yeah, we got.
You got your own issues. Yeah. Good. Miss, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
You're talking to a Democrat, so forget
Oh, because you're part of the corruption. All right, there you go. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
No idea.
Maybe because they're a part of it?
Maybe.
Could be. That's a good hat, man. You believe in weed?
Yeah.
Do we need to free the weed?
Oh yeah.
Do we need to make it recreational?
Oh yeah.
Has weed ever killed anybody?
Not that I know of.
I know. So why do they keep saying it's so damn evil when it's not?
Because they make money on it.
That is correct. That's right. The jails, the lawyers, it's all a fucking money making. Isn't it disgusting?
Yeah.
Is that what our founding fathers fought for, or that's what they fought against?
I think that's what they fought
Against.
But things have been twisted over the years.
They are. Do you know why they made it illegal, by the way?
I don't.
Okay, so when they made alcohol illegal and then it made it legal again, they said we need another boogeyman to keep policing the people. So that's when they said if a black man smokes weed, he's going to rape your white wife. Is that racist?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's how it was.
When you smoke weed, did it make you want to rape a black woman?
Nope.
I know, right? So what the fuck? Why are they doing this shit?
No, I don't know. It's all money. Like
It is.
I think
It is.
That's really what it is. It's all money.
It is. Thanks, man. You have a good day.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you guys think the Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Well, that's a good question.
Because they're part of it?
Why are they scared about everything?
That is true, because they're part of it. Thank you. Can I ask you ladies a question? Why do you guys think the Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
It looks like this.
You are? Because the Democrats are part of the corruption, that's why. Question? Why do you think the Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
I really have no comment.
Right? Could it be because they're part of the corruption?
I think everybody is.
Right? Okay, so should we start over, you think?
It wouldn't matter to me. I don't vote, haven't voted, and don't really care.
Oh, man, that's why we got Biden, is because you didn't vote. It was because of your vote, man.
No, it wasn't because of mine.
No?
No.
Yeah, Biden was a piece of shit, by the way. Why do you guys think that Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
So respectfully, we love to stay neutral on politics.
Right.
I'm happy to give you my response based on the Bible's thoughts.
Right.
But I feel like you're probably looking to go a different direction. I may not be the one to answer that question for you.
Wow, what was that? Okay. Yeah. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Because they're the ones doing it.
That's correct. Right answer. See, they got the right answer. You guys can't do that? Man, Jehovah, man, they can't answer nothing. The Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption.
That's what they live on, I guess.
That's the right answer. Be careful. Half the people here are Democrats and they believe in keeping the corruption going.
Well, of course.
That's sad, right?
It is. Because they've been brainwashed for so long.
That is correct. What did Russia say? We don't have to invade them. We just got to get in the schools and media and then...
That's exactly what Hitler did.
Exactly.
Yep. So they can't say Trump's Hitler because they're worse.
Exactly. Wow. All right, I'm speaking to all. You guys are great Americans. Thank you. Why do you guys think the Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? Is it because they're part of it, maybe?
It's lining their pockets.
What's that?
It's lining their pockets.
It is. Do you appreciate your money going for that? They're literally using our own tax money against us. That's kind of messed up, right?
There's nothing. All I can do is vote, and then I'm done.
Right? You don't want a revolution and take our country back or anything?
I vote. That's all I do.
There you go. Well, Trump was kind of a revolution in a way. So
He's still working.
that's right. I hope he keeps kicking ass for 4 years, right?
I'll go take a little more walk, honey. I'll be back.
All right, thank you. Sir, why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Listen, I talked to you before.
But it's a new question.
Yeah, I know, but not today.
Not today? All right.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
I don't know.
I
It's making
would
me
rather
sick.
not talk
Right?
about that.
Could it be because they're part of the corruption?
Please.
Right?
Sir,
Right?
leave us alone.
Oh,
please.
okay. This is a public sidewalk. I can walk here too. Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Oh gosh, you're talking to the wrong person.
Oh, why are you guys? Why are you guys part?
We're split. We're very split.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the Republican
You're on the right
She's,
side. How do you deal with
do
that?
Not, yeah, you really don't even bring it up because
I know, but I can talk to him.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because
It upsets her.
Oh, then she wins. That's not right, right?
No. We just don't.
Is that why she's got the pants on?
Huh?
Is that why she?
Keep moving.
Okay, short answer, real quick.
They're really frustrated that their ideas are not working, and they
Right.
can't understand why people don't listen to them.
Exactly. Because they want everybody to be a tranny. That's kind of stupid, right? It is. You have a good day,
You know
man.
what? I'm not a Democrat. I am just an independent.
Okay, all right. You should go with your hubby. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? Because they are part of the corruption. Miss, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
I don't do political. Sorry.
You don't?
No.
It's because they are the ones that are corrupt. All right. Thanks.
Well, I watch out. God takes care.
Exactly. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? You don't answer?
Because they are corrupt.
That's the right answer. Very good. You got it. Thank you. What's that?
Who's corrupt?
The Democrats. You didn't hear about that? Oh, but you didn't tell me she's a commie. Oh, man. I didn't know.
Piece of shit.
See right there? It's on video. It'll be on YouTube. Don't worry. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Why is anybody nervous about exposing corruption?
Because they're part of the corruption?
Or they're going to lose some money out of it.
Exactly. Are you disgusted at how bad it is and we don't even know everything yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you think it was this bad?
Yes.
Wow, very good. So did people say you had a tinfoil hat like they did me, but now it's coming true?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm talking a lot. So you're already with me. All right.
Yeah.
Be careful. There are some communists here, sadly. So keep your wallet, right? Or they're going to give it to Ukraine.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, that's a whole nother story too, right? Because how much if it really goes to Ukraine or goes to our
Comes
politicians?
back here. It is mind-blowing. I was just watching.
So then you can say that about any country, couldn't you? Couldn't you say that also about Israel or any place else that we send them money? Where does it all really go?
Some of it comes back here as kickback money. I know. I agree. It is sad. What do you think we should do with those people so they finally get a hint that it's wrong? Jail them? Send them to... Where's that place that he just sent them that is a really bad prison?
In Cuba.
Guantanamo
Yeah.
Bay.
Oh, well, the other one. What's that other country that they sent them where they were really mean to them? They make them bow their head.
I don't.
Ecuador? Was it Ecuador?
Was it Ecuador? Yeah,
Something like
Ecuador is not pleasant either.
Yeah, not at all. So do you agree that we got to do that, or it's just going to keep...
Until you completely expose the corruption. And look, I'm going to tell you something else, too. It's not just Democrats.
I agree.
Okay?
I agree.
You got people like Mitch McConnell.
Oh, yes.
Mitt Romney.
Correct.
Lindsey Graham.
Correct.
All also...
On the tape.
Republicans in name.
Right.
That are also taking on the dole.
You think that's why they're not backing Trump on a lot of the stuff?
Exactly.
Because
of
they're...
course, because it's their gravy train.
Wow, this is sad.
Why do you think... Well, you want to go down...
The rabbit hole?
holes.
Right.
Why do you think that there were cures for cancer, but they won't ever publish them?
Right.
Why do you think there are cures for probably every single disease that there is? Think about the technology.
That is true. Absolutely. And AI is solving stuff now with that.
Think about the last 50 years. Have we gotten healthier as a country?
Worse.
No, we've gotten worse.
Worse.
Yeah, we spend more money than anybody else.
Correct.
We have lower. We're ranked 35th in life expectancy of modern developed countries.
Correct.
Yet we spend like 100 times more.
Correct.
On the healthcare system.
Right.
The money is going into these programs.
Right.
People are getting incomes from.
Right.
Nothing's going into the cures.
Right.
Or cures are being suppressed because a patient lost is a customer lost.
That is correct. That is true.
So, and to have kickbacks for vaccines, to have kickbacks for compliance with certain medications.
Correct.
It's not the way that healthcare should be.
If you had a kid today, would you let them turn them into a pincushion like they're asking?
No, we've already.
Our grandchildren are homeschooled.
We've already talked to we have 4 children and we have 6 grandchildren.
Okay, I'm gonna compliment. I thought this was your daughter.
So yes.
Are you serious? How young are you?
She's 61.
You're doing great. Very good. Me and my wife have a house cleaning business, so it is neat to see the people that retire down here. Half sit in the chair and die, literally, and then the other half are still go. We got a customer that actually goes to our church, 95 years old and still driving, still works out.
That's awesome.
Is that impressive?
That's very impressive.
Very, very impressive.
Yeah, eats right, stays active. That's great.
Absolutely. So you're like me. So you saw, I remember in the 70s, we used to be halfway healthy, skinny, and now we just went to... My mom thought it was good to give me Kool-Aid. What was she thinking, right?
Well, I've had some pretty serious medical issues, and
right.
I would say I was the poster boy for the modern medical world
no
at one
kidding.
time in my life, and I did everything that did everything my doctor told me
right.
to do.
Yep.
And every disease I got sicker, and I got more diseases.
Oh my!
And it wasn't until I finally found out, did my own research,
right,
found some alternative answers,
right,
that I started getting healthy.
Is it right if I ask what some of that was? Was it the food or other stuff, or?
So it was food, medication.
Right.
It was lifestyle. It was,
right.
But a big part of it was the food.
Right. Yeah. So the food's killing us. It's over-processed. So you agree that JFK was the right choice for this?
RFK Jr.?
Yes. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, JFK is dead. We still don't got all the files, but anyways, I think the CIA did it.
At this time,
right?
My daughter-in-law asked me when RFK was running as a Democrat, and then he changed to independent.
Right.
If I would vote for him or if I would vote for Trump, because I supported both of them.
Right.
I'm a big Trump supporter.
Right.
But I told her back then, before he ever merged with Trump, that I would vote for RFK Jr. because I felt like he was the right man at the right time.
Right.
That we needed him.
Right.
For this, maybe not for the sake of us, but for the sake of our children and our grandchildren.
Right.
Because if we don't get this, the food turned around the way it's being processed and grown in this country, and
right.
all the chemicals that are going into it,
right.
We're gonna keep going down. Our health will keep going down.
Right.
Our fertility will keep going down.
Yeah, the fertility's a big one. Do you think they're doing that on purpose to kill the fertility, to save the planet by less people?
Depopulation?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen interviews with Gates where he openly talks about that.
That is true. Yes, I was just going to mention that bastard.
World Economic Forum.
Yeah.
Seen any of
Isn't it weird? Trump got in. He says, "I'm done. I'm done with this." Because he needs to be charged, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so do all the people who...
Fauci?
Fauci is the most evil man in history.
He is. He made this crap.
He not only has the blood on his hands of millions of Americans, but people worldwide.
Right. That is true. Very true.
I think that all of them need to be made an example of.
Do you agree?
Because if you don't, what's going to stop them?
Exactly. Do you agree with Trump that the auto pen is bullshit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 100%. You agree. So he wasn't even there. Somebody else was pushing a button. Is that true what I heard? It was 18,000 pardons. They were pushing a button so much?
How do we know if you're not there? But that's what we've heard.
Unbelievable.
Legitimate.
Right. So. Exactly. And is that true what they said too? If you accept a pardon, that means you're admitting guilt. You agree?
Sounds like it.
Right?
Well, then I think you got to go back and study every pardon in history.
Right.
Because every president has had pardons.
That is true, but nobody like this. I mean,
nobody like this. No, it's historic. I think the second most was Obama.
Right.
I'm sure some were legitimate and some were illegitimate. I'll put
right.
it that way.
Right.
You know, because people can get vilified for the wrong reasons, as we've seen.
Well, January 6th, just wow, mind blowing, and yet nothing happens to BLM, right? It's insane.
Right.
You guys don't, not to me, you don't sound city. You're originally from where?
Massachusetts.
Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. That's Taxachusetts, by the way.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. Are you a farmer?
No, I'm not.
Wow, not to be mean, you remind me of a farmer. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right.
No, grew up in Massachusetts, born and raised in Massachusetts.
How did you come out with the right mind after being there?
Wow. I think my mind really got changed around when I got really sick.
Okay, that's all right. That's what it. All right.
And,
why did you used to be on the dark side?
Not really, but I'm not as against it as I am now.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, we look at our whole medical system and our whole food system as poison.
Right.
You know, so when your eyes get open to that truth,
that is true.
You start opening your eyes to other things.
Right.
I grew up in a household that was dyed in the wool JFK Democrats.
Oh my!
But I will tell you this: JFK Democrats were far different than
way different. Absolutely agree.
So, and when you understand that JFK was assassinated by our government,
that's correct.
Then you also realize how much everything is a lie.
Do you think that's why Trump's doing it too, to show everybody how dirty our system is? I mean, it's about time, right?
It's about time, yes, absolutely. I mean, just look at how he's been vilified, how he's been impeached and attacked.
Correct.
And what that message sends to the rest of the world is that if you're a well-to-do citizen, don't dare try to become a politician.
Right.
Because you're not going to interrupt our gravy train.
Well, just like what they're doing to Elon right now, right?
What they're doing.
Did you hear that they did protest the Tesla dealership in Sarasota?
When I look at that, I just think of weak-minded people.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I just think of people, they loved him.
Right.
When he came up with the solar vehicles.
That's right.
Now they hate him because he's running Doge.
Right.
How can you vilify him for exposing fraud and corruption?
Correct.
That has taken away from our quality of life.
It is.
It's
mind-boggling, right?
It's mind-boggling. I think you have to open up your eyes to different avenues of information.
Correct. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I do not watch regular TV. I'm on Twitter a lot. Way more truth there than anywhere else, I think. But, wow.
Like to watch I don't watch a lot like we used to, but I watch a variety of it.
Right.
I like to know what's going on.
Correct. I agree.
So,
sorry about that.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you all?
Good. Beautiful dog.
Thank you. Black Robe News, huh?
Yes. You never heard of it?
No, sir.
It's good stuff, man. You should get some.
Anyway, we're going to walk.
All right. Yes, good to meet you. Thank you for being American. I appreciate it. You do not look your age. You have a good day.
What does Black Robe News have to do with age?
I'm just complimenting her. So no, Black Robe News means when our founding fathers came here, do you know who incited the people to kill the British for freedom? The preachers that wore a black robe. And do you know what the British did to them when they saw one? Shot them dead.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, this is actually a new movement. Seriously, literally.
Black Robe News.
Black Robe News, man. It's good stuff.
Have a beautiful day.
Yep, you too.
Thank you.
Was that the Popo talking to you yesterday?
The what?
Was the Popo talking to you yesterday? They weren't harassing you? Who were they harassing? I saw the Popo here and I saw your truck here. I thought they were harassing you.
No, they had some car stop there. That same time you talking about, they had some car
Who they had stop? Oh, they had a car stop.
Yeah, I had a car stop there and they would park right behind it.
All right, I thought it was you. I was like, what would he do, right?
No.
Why? Can I ask you today's question real quick?
What's that?
Okay, why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Why do Democrats so scared about what?
Exposing the corruption.
Because they might all go to jail.
That's correct. So you did see that pirate cop up there with his laser behind the pole? Mm-hmm. What a dick,
they
man.
hide right down here at the end of the road here sometimes too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when they're in the street here, I've seen them in the mornings be up there with radar gun coming.
That is sad. That's entrapment, isn't it?
Well,
You're coming over the crest of a bridge.
Exactly.
Right? That's entrapment. So I walked up there to him yesterday. He said, "What do you want?" I said, "I'm helping save lives, unlike you." That's about correct, right?
Right. Yes,
yeah, because they're trying to ruin people's lives, right? They'll pull you over, make shit up, right? Ask me how I know. Because they did it to me.
Because what?
They did it to me.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they trumped me, man.
Oh, really?
Oh, they crucified me. It was bad.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Absolutely.
I was sitting here one day. Well, I left my where did I drive my truck? I like my other truck.
Right.
Red truck. I was up there and I didn't see him. I went down here. Some cop was an older fella one morning. He gave me a ticket, $25. I'd pay $25.
For what?
For parking right there. He sure did. About 5 or 6 months ago.
But yet everybody parks here.
That's what I told him. I said, everybody parks. He said, don't worry with them, worry with yourself. That's what he told me. The older fella, cop. All
right, did you fight it?
No, I just paid $25.
Oh, you're supposed to fight it,
yeah,
man. Because now they're going to do you again.
I didn't feel like, well, they haven't bothered me since then. But they don't bother nobody else. But they, by the time I went to court, $25.
You know what's weird? It's actually not court. You actually go to fake court. You ever heard of code enforcement court here? It's 7 rich white people that pretend to be your judge and jury. It's fucked up. Right? Ask me how I know. Because they did it to me.
Well, let's see.
They gave me a ticket for having playing music over there, man.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. And they gave a ticket for me playing music over there.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh.
Is that? What's up with that? Is that America or Nazi Germany?
Good morning, everybody.
Right?
Yeah, I know about it. But like I said, time I paid $25, now I had to go to court and waste a day in court, half day in court, you know. I just paid the $25.
Yeah, but you could have filmed it. I could have shared it. You know what I mean? Okay, next time can you do that?
I don't like hassle.
All right. You just want a simple life.
Yeah, exactly.
Live your life, and then you die.
My life, and I'm trying to enjoy the rest of my life. All
right, there you go.
Time goes by before you know it, but
right. And you're playing regular music or Christian music there?
It's Christian, Elvis Presley.
Okay, so guess what they said? They said if your sound is over 100 feet, they'll give you a ticket if they don't like you.
Is that right?
That's what they did.
Good morning.
Is that's sad, right?
They do what, it's not right, but you know what can you do? You can't fight the system, you know. I mean,
yeah,
you can, but
I'm trying.
By the time you drag through it, by the time you drag through it and all, it's just a big house. So I try to live my life simple.
Well, I do know that since I've been fighting it, at least it's getting a little better. They don't harass me like every other day like they used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, see, I lost my wife about a year ago, and I'm just trying to.
See, here they are. They're already here. They're going to give you a ticket, man. Yep, I knew it, man. Oh, God. See, it's over 100 feet. That's what he's going to do. That's going to do. No, you shouldn't wave. You should wave with your middle finger.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, bud. I got to go. I'm going to use.
Okay, is he going to do tickets already?
No tickets.
Are you sure?
We'll find out in a minute.
I know. Let's see.
They give you a warning ticket. Usually they give you a warning.
Are they supposed to give a warning first?
I don't know. They didn't either. They gave me a ticket. I think that was 5 or 6 months ago.
Right.
Parked right there where I'm parking it now.
Right.
In the circle. And it's $25.
Wow, that is crazy, man.
I just wouldn't pay it all like that. Heck with it.
Right.
All right, brother. God bless. Have a good day.
All right, man. You have a good day too, man.
Stay safe.
All right. See ya.
Yes, sir. Have a good day, sir. Yes, sir.
Shit. What happened, miss?
Oh, nothing. Gentleman just needs a ride home.
Oh. Wow, so you can be nice to him, but not me. That's fucked up, buddy. I can't wait to get you in court. Miss, can I ask you a question? Why do you think Democrats hate exposing corruption so much?
Hate exposing it.
Yeah, they hate exposing corruption. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Do you? Is it because they're part of the corruption?
I don't understand anything.
Right.
We're politics.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats hate exposing corruption so much?
Oh, I'd rather not answer.
You don't want to answer?
Thank you, though.
Right. Are you a Democrat? Yeah, you don't got to listen to her. She's a communist.
No.
Miss, can I ask you a question? Why do you think Democrats hate exposing corruption so much?
Excuse me?
Why do you think Democrats hate exposing corruption so much? Because they're part of the problem, that's right. Miss, can I ask you a question? Why do you think Democrats hate exposing corruption so much?
I think that they do.
Right.
Hate exposing it.
Because I think they do because they're part of the corruption. Do you agree?
Well, I think both sides are part of the corruption.
I actually agree with that. I'm a libertarian. I agree with that, but I think they are more so. What do you think about that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Should we jail these people for what they did?
What people?
The ones that took the kickback money. Our money.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they're saying.
Anybody that took back kickback money for all of our tax money going through the USAID, NGOs, right?
Yeah, they're all corrupt.
Right? Should we start over?
Yeah, starting over today.
I agree with that. All right, thank you. Sir, can I ask a question? Why do you think Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption? It's a trick question. And you know, sadly, half the people here are communists. Is that sad? Is that even more scary?
It is.
It is. So did you ever think it was this bad?
No, I'll tell you one thing. A couple of years ago, when Biden ran the first time, a good friend of mine who's, kind of teetering, maybe voting for the best person.
Right.
I said, because I think Biden's going to win. I said, I got more faith in the American public than that. I mean, Joe spent his whole
that's correct.
thing in his basement.
Yes, he did.
Never came out.
That's correct.
All of that, which was a very good ploy, because as soon as he came out and opened his mouth, everybody knew he's an idiot.
That he's an idiot. That's correct.
And here he ends up winning. I thought.
So do you think they stole the election?
I do.
I do, absolutely. Do you think January 6th is a complete setup?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. So isn't it weird we crucify January 6th, but all the Black Lives Matter, burnt the fucking cities down and nobody's in jail. What's up with that? And did you know they used our money to defend them? Did you hear about that?
No.
That was from an NGO too. So what do you think? Do you think it's time to take our country back?
Well, hopefully we got a good start right now.
Exactly. I don't like war, but do you think the Second Amendment means deer hunting or government hunting? No comment?
Good point. Good point.
You have a good day, man. See ya. Sure. Why do you think the Democrats are so scared about exposing corruption?
Because they're all corrupt.
That's the right answer. Very good. Be careful. Half this place is communist. So just hold your wallet, okay? It's really bad here.
It is.
It is. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Okay, because I've been doing this for a while. I've got 32 tickets for free speech and free press, and they put me in jail for 30 days for free speech on a sidewalk. Right here in Punta Gorda. Do you guys live here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
No.
It's that bad. Is that messed up?
Yeah,
Do you know what the nickname for this place is now?
Oh boy.
Auschwitz, Florida.
Don't tell me that.
It's that bad.
We just bought a house here. It's not,
if you would have asked me, I would have said, hell no.
I've been here for a year and I haven't found that.
No.
I found a bunch of conservative people here. So.
No. Me doing this, I will tell you, half the people here are freaking communists. It's disgusting, man. That's why I got 2 cameras. Ask me how many times I was assaulted here. 13. Ask me how many were convicted. None. That's how bad it is here. I hope you guys got your gun or bear spray.
My gun's in the car.
Oh, come on. You're going to need it. There's communists. There's a communist coming this way right now. She flipped out on me earlier.
Which one, the blue or
the one in the flower top. Yeah. Why, can you spot them?
I just ignore them.
Right.
You're idiots.
So if you get bored, look up Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda. Then you'll see my nightmare on Google.
Sheets for Punta Gorda?
Sheets versus City of Punta Gorda. I already had to sue them for free speech because they literally banned free. You know what they banned free speech for? Because I had the fuck Biden flag.
Nah.
I'm totally serious. They banned it for that.
I see plenty of trucks driving by.
Well, I guess
before the election.
I guess the problem is, I guess
big trucks with the Trump and then the fuck Biden flag.
Well, see, you are correct. You just said it right. If I do it, bad. If somebody else does it, good. Does that make sense?
So somebody's got to get vendetta against you.
I basically got trumped. Is that the way to say it? All right, I gotta go. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, look me up, man.